Sometimes you don't need an oasis. You just need a glass of water. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, K Fits My Life. So if you watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I grew up as one of Jehovhas Witnesses, but that I left the organization when I was around 25 or 26 years old. Now, when I did that, I lost my relationship with my mother and father. Became very strained. We stopped talking. Well, recently, through seeing a therapist, I was able to reconnect with my mother and father. But it was short-lived. And thus the title of this video. What happened was that there was an interruption in our relationship. My ex-wife was jealous that I didn't want to be with her. So she sent my mother and father, who are still Jehovhas Witnesses, my YouTube channel. Once they saw that, after we had gotten together and had really good times, had a 3 or 4 hour conversation, which this just happened maybe a couple of months ago. Once they saw my channel, that kind of went all to shit. And we stopped talking. Well, this was during a really tough time in my life. Not only had I lost my relationship with my mother and father, I had recently lost a girlfriend, and we had been together for almost 10 years. So I was coming out of that relationship. I was losing my parents. I had just lost my parents. I was going through a real tough financial situation. And I was going through a real depression. So it was a very difficult time. It was as if my entire life had kind of just crashed down around me. And I felt really alone and isolated. I felt like all the things that had been a part of my life for so long were now gone. And I didn't know what I was going to do. Reconnecting with my parents was what spawned the title of this video, because I felt like I was lost in a desert. I was all alone, and I felt like I was dying, and that's not an exaggeration. And I wanted to have this relationship with my parents back so badly. And I was so glad that I got it. But it really wasn't meant to be. Because having a relationship with them would have required me to not walk in my truth. So it was almost as if the universe said, you're in a desert right now. You're lost in the desert. And I want to help you. But I don't want to send you an oasis. Because if I give you an oasis, you'll get comfortable in the desert. But if I give you a glass of water, then that'll be enough for you to get out of the desert. So it was as if the universe gave me this moment with my parents. And it was a 3 or 4 hour moment. It was a beautiful time. And it really felt as if I had recaptured a moment in time with them. And I needed that. I needed that. But the universe also knew what was going to happen next. It knew that I was going to not have them in my life. And it was almost as if I was given a little glass of water that, since you had been lost in the desert for so long, that little glass of water tasted like the best water you've ever had in your life. And that moment with them was beautiful, but it was only meant to be a moment to help me get through the desert that I was experiencing in my life at the time. I only make this video just to say that sometimes, not even just in the XJW community, but in life in general, there may be things that we want, and we may want them very, very badly. Sometimes we may get that thing, and sometimes we may just get a glimpse of that thing. If we get it, great. If we get a glimpse of it, then it may be just something given to us so that we can see what we need or what we don't need. In my case, I got a glimpse. And that glimpse helped me to see what I really needed. And what I really needed was to be able to have enough love for myself so that if I wasn't getting the love from the person who I wanted love from outside of myself, then it would be okay, because my love was enough. So I don't want to ramble on in this video. I just thought I would share that little story. If you want to know more about what happened, I'll leave a link to some of the other videos that I've made about that situation, and I'll put them in the description, or they'll pop up here somewhere. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I do live streams usually almost every day except for Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. Central. You're more than welcome to join, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at KFitsMyLife. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace.